Hey guys, Andrew here with Great Lakes Sprouts Media. Today we're going to be harvesting the sunchokes. I'm going to show you guys a video of what they looked like a few months ago when they were growing, another video of when they went dormant, and where we're at today now. Here we are, guys. We got the Jerusalem artichoke, also known as the sunchoke, in the Asteraceae family, also the sunflower family. Perennial crop that grows native here to Ohio. Beautiful yellow flowers that just started flowering here at the end of September. Once you put them down, they do spread like crazy, and they choke each other out, hence the name sunchokes. It's an edible crop. My dog likes to eat the flowers. My chickens do too. Lots of protein, vitamins, and minerals. All right, guys, so here's this patch here. I'm going to show you guys how to take the tubers out, how to store them. Sometimes the best thing to do is you can even leave them in the soil. When I propagated these, I took them out in February and I moved them to other areas. As I mentioned in other things, you want to make sure you're putting this in the right spot. Don't plant it in your garden. It is kind of invasive. I planted some before there and it's really hard to get rid of. It's a tuber. Once it chops up, it makes more bulblets and keeps propagating itself and keeps going. So I'm going to show you guys right here how to move it with a shovel. Sometimes the shovel's not the best, you know, because you can chop up and hurt the tubers and cut them. Sometimes you can just pull them out. I'm going to show you guys here. Here's all the stems that I cut back. I used hedge trimmers to cut them back. Had a whole row here. I planted them 2 years ago, 6 inches apart, hence the name sunchoke. These things are really choking themselves out, so you do want to separate them and move them. We can harvest these throughout the whole winter time and use them as we want. You can eat them raw or you can cook them. There's a lot of different recipes online. Only thing is, sometimes they call these things artichokes. Reason being, there's inulin in them. Our bodies can't digest inulin. In our colon, it starts to make a gas, methane and things like that, so it could cause you to fart. So here, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna pull a couple of these tubers back. Let's see, this is the best way. There's some smaller ones here. There's a nice one right there. Keep pulling these back, you'll see. I'm gonna put these to the side. Got some up here. Let's see if we can find some bigger ones. These ones are a little bit smaller here. So we got a little bit of a hardier soil here. It's a little bit frozen. So I'm gonna end up using my shovel in this method here. If you got a really good loose sandy soil, you know, you could probably just rip them out. But I'm gonna use my shovel, but I'm gonna go from the outside, just kind of disturb the soil. I might end up cutting a couple, but we'll end up using those if I do. Just want to disturb the soil a little bit. See what we got going on down here. Some tubers. See, like I was saying earlier, see how I use the shovel and I cut it? Not the best way, but we can wash these and cook them up. You know, as long as you're using them up, the shovel's fine. There's a nice tuber right there. There's one right there. We can replant these. You need to replant them now. If you're gonna replant them now, it is a little bit cold, so you wanna make sure you mulch them. Like I said, I did these when it was real cold in February, and I spaced them out about every 6 inches to a foot. Yeah, these things are very prolific growers. It's a good plant to start with, especially if you're new to gardening. It's an easy one. The deer do like to eat them, so you want to kind of protect them. I'm in a spot here where the deer don't come to. Even smaller animals like rabbits and things like that. I feed the flowers and the stems to my chickens as well, so it's a good feed. Yeah, like I said, when you plant these, make sure you put them in a spot you don't mind them growing in, because they're going to keep growing. Very prolific. You can fertilize them too. When you plant them, give them a nice NPK, or do a soil test. Can I tell you, or compost is a good addition as well. All right, guys, so I got a couple different ways here. So essentially, like I said before, we want to mimic Mother Nature when we're storing these things. If you want to give them to friends and family and move them to other areas, we're going to put some dirt in here. You don't want to wash them and want to layer them. This is enough maybe to do 1 or 2 layers, and I got a lid. Another method is use a 5-gallon bucket, fill it with some dirt, put your sunchokes side by side, fill it with some more dirt, and just layering it up.
Keep it cool, keep it in your garage. Don't put it anywhere it's too hot, like your house, if it's heated in the wintertime. Well, like I said, the best thing to do, just leave them. When you're ready to sell them to somebody or use them or propagate them, just go straight to the ground and pull them out. As long as the ground's not frozen, you're good to go. You get these at a restaurant supply store, you know, any kind of box, even if it's a cardboard box. But we'll do it with the bucket. This is a good way, it's got the handle. So we're gonna go over here and grab some soil. Gonna add a little bit to the bottom. About an inch or two. So there we go. We'll come back here, grab our tubers. We're just gonna line them up next to each other. Don't put the ones in that are chopped up because these are open sores. So take our tubers, place them inside. And don't worry, even if it's this small, this thing will reproduce. Yeah, we got a lot of them here. And I could dig here for days. Typically they say once you plant these, like say if you plant a pound, expect to triple fold your yield. So 1 pound, you'll get 3 pounds next year. And then 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. It'll keep just getting bigger and bigger. But you want to divide them, separate them, because they do choke each other out. Sunchokes. Oop. This one here looks like maybe a mouse is chewing on it or something, but it did heal. We're not going to put that one in. So here you go, guys. Put them side by side like that. We're going to add a little bit of dirt just to cover them up, and then we're going to do more and more succession layers. And then we could store this in our garage, put a lid on it, put it in your basement if it's cool down there. Basically want to mimic Mother Nature. So there you have it, guys, the sunchoke. An awesome native plant, not a lot of diseases, not a lot of pests. The best part, it's a perennial. Keeps coming back, it propagates itself. It's food, it's a crop you can harvest in the wintertime. There's not many crops we can harvest in the wintertime here in Ohio. Northeast America, awesome native plant. Get yourself a sunchoke, get yourself some sunchokes. Like I said before, be careful where you plant it because it will take over. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, comment below.